know, the theme of the topic is Speak Up for Peace. When I thought of this theme, many ideas came to me. I thought of the time that I helped this couple get away from a very abusive situation, or where I stood up to this abusive boss. So all these ideas started floating through my head. And then I heard the stories of the women in my theater class. Their stories were real, were raw, were emotional, were personal, and very deep. And I thought, if I'm gonna break my silence for peace, I also need to be real. So here it goes. Growing up, I was taught family is everything. It's love. They will do anything for you. They want the best for you. Unconditional love is family. I loved my family, everything about them. They sacrificed so much for me, and love was everything for my family. But there was this one member in my family who had odd behavior. There was a beautiful person, the nicest person, would make me the best meals, but then other days would not talk to me, would insult me, look down at me. It went like this for most of my childhood, ups, downs, but I never questioned it. I loved this person, and this person loved me, and it was family. And it went like that throughout my whole childhood. Ups, downs. Sometimes the rages were intense. When this person would get in those rages, you didn't want to be near them. Something could be thrown at you. You could be hit. It went like this. But I never questioned it, and I never told anyone. Then I went off to college, and I wondered, why am I always so angry? I'm always sad. I'm always crying. I'm not normal. Why do I have all this anger in me? And I saw some of my friends were going to therapists, and I thought, well, maybe I should go. So I went to a therapist, and I told him about this person's behavior. Everything this person had done to me. And the therapist listened to me, wrote notes. And after several sessions, he told me, you know, this person abused you. This person is abusive. No way. Me? There's not abuse in my family. There's only love. This person just has, a bad temper and was going through a lot. Abuse doesn't happen in my family. No way. And he says, you don't believe me? Here are some books I want you to read. The topics were narcissist, toxic, and abusive relationships. So I took them home, and I read them. I read them all. And I was reading them. My heart stopped. Everything I read in those books had happened to me. Like the time that person called me a whore, or that time that person did not want to feed me. I was so angry. How did this person cause this harm to me? This was love. This was my family. I confronted that person and confronted every member of that person's family. I thought they would feel so bad. They would feel sorry for me. No one believed me. They all laughed at me. Oh, that doesn't happen. You exaggerate. So I broke my silence with my family, and there were consequences. Now, none of those family members speak to me. But I have my peace. And I'm here today for if there's anyone in this audience who has a family member who's just a little odd, where it doesn't feel right. In my case, it was my mother. So I'm just telling you here that love shouldn't hurt. It shouldn't make you miserable. It shouldn't make you want to take your life. And this is not to say that my mom's a bad person or to put a bad light on her. She's a product of her family. Someone who didn't get the psychiatric help she needed. So I'm speaking my piece that you are not crazy if there's a family member like that. Or also to seek your peace and getting the help you need if you have a mental health issue. Thank you.